disorder where they just keep getting bigger. Yeah, it's Angus ramen. So there's. What do you say? Those are the ones that
85 and Muggy.
The one that stands out in the pasture and looks down its nose at you. So is what he said on the call. And then I showed her a picture. She goes, "Yep, that looks like them." Big mean cows.
So you so for cows. When I was your age, we had always had 2 cows. We had 2 cows, 2 goats, dogs, chickens, rabbits.
All right, Colin. Just gonna go right.
Yeah,
Well, right there. Every morning when I fed the cows, they would hang out in the hay.
You guys got me now. Now I'm driving the boat.
Kendall's even around, but I
In the hay feeder.
Kendall, Lala's doing
You always have calves.
push-ups for you. So if you're here,
Go from farm to farm and taste the ice. They pretty much run out by us.
83 at Muggy.
Yeah, that's cool.
Even hotter when you mowed the grass in jorts. I love that you mowed the grass in jorts, Perkins. That's the
Milk cows? Milk cows?
that's the deal right there for sure.
By hand, and into a bucket when I was a kid. But then we put a milking machine in for him. But all my cousins and stuff had farms, so I've always worked at farms.
There you go.
I milked 2 cows, but with the machine. And I did it by hand too. I did it by hand so I could learn.
She's brave. Probably remember the railing as we're driving. We're in motion. She just climbs over the railing and just does a couple push-ups and then says, "Okay, I'm gonna slide back off."
I was able to do it with.
Well, there you go, Kendall. She did her push-ups for you.
You gotta really squeeze.
All right.
Yep. Pull the milk down. Yep. Yeah, some people do like that. Yep.
Here we go. Woo!
My grandfather had calluses. So
Woo!
he would lay his head on the
I know, it was warm. I was like,
the bill of his hat was curled.
I would have come back in and gotten a towel. It wasn't so hot that I couldn't do that.
So cool.
Yeah.
Thanks again for the 500 biddies, Kendall. I really, really appreciate it.
Like roll back. Get out of his way.
World's best push-up person. In sets of 10, I'm okay, Perkins.
Easier for it to bend. Because
I can do 20, but I'm much better at sets of 10.
But if he's going to town, he go to the kitchen, he wash his face and slick his hair back. Put his town hat on, flat. No, he didn't have it. Grandpa Russell didn't have it that.
So there's no wax in his mustache?
He shaved every day.
Like Papu does, where he waxes his mustache before he goes to town? Papu does the same thing. I see Papu, I watched him help. There was one summer we were up there, and Dan took lunch. Oh, this boat absolutely torpedoed that wave as it came through it.
First time I've ever seen a woman doing push-ups
Water over the whole front.
in the front of a huge boat.
So I think it was Dan who was driving. Dan was out driving tractor.
And forget the t-shirt I wore a tank top. There you go.
So he brought Dan lunch,
Yeah.
and then Dan went.
No sense in
Dan had to
sleeves.
go run an errand.
No sense in sleeves. Here we go. We got it.
He's like, well, I can't stop. He goes, okay, cool, I'll just run it. And then he ran it for like a couple runs. And Nick and I sat on the side and ate our sandwiches. And then Dan came back, and then we got in the truck with Dan. But yeah, so and then we went to pick strawberries.
Little
Lunch
pontoon
and
boat.
then I got to run into town. And so at the sink, splash, splash, splash. Before, and I'm washing his hands yet. Splash more on his face, then he washes his hands off without soap. And then he wipes his face off, and then he grabs the white towel, wipes it off, and Granny yells at him, making everything dirty. And he sweeps his hair back, and he walked. I think on the kitchen counter there was some of his wax. And he pulled the tin open and he waxed his mustache real quick. Did his thing, he goes, flyaways taken care of. And then he went to, he jumped in a whole red rocket. So just like your grandpa. Yeah. It was his dad, right? Yeah. So anyway,
Either kitchen sink or the
hose outside. Hose. Yep.
didn't have a hose on the house. They did it. It was empty.
Water is so calm, but it is so low.
Turn down there, and that's where you watch out. Yeah, that's when you come on the bar. Yeah, in the wintertime. Yeah, you do it with milk cups. It's a little warmer.
Yeah.
We're at least about 4 feet low
Tank with
from where it really should
30-gallon
be.
milk. jugs.
Okay.
Or 20-gallon milk jugs.
Yeah.
I mean, here's the buckets from the barn.
Imagine if you
Onto the steps that he would.
still
And they loaded them up in the wagon and keep carrying it.
Lala did push-ups and the boat went
That's how
by.
you turn out like Popeye.
Oh, and the people on the boat are like, what is she doing? Hey, that's like, you know, doing it in the Buc-ee's parking lot. I'm sure they look at me and go, what is she doing? Where in the world have I, weird spots I've done push-ups?
So you have the after school. You have to clean the tents. Are there any tents that you have to clean? Yeah. What about the winter?
But that's part of it.
Right? You guys get snow in the winter? Not really. It's just muddy in the winter. Just
Pretty common. Out where?
Arkansas?
Yeah.
I'll pretty much do what I'm not going to be, you know, if somebody donates and then, you know,
Yeah.
just because it's my own personal commitment,
Out there in the cut.
I'll pretty much do it like whenever or wherever it's safe to do so and kind of like hygienic. I would say that the Buc-ee's parking lot is very hygienic, but wash my hands and it's fine, you know. Is the boat, let's see, oh.
Do they stock you with like catfish and stuff? And
Actually, it might be tilting a little. I think it is an optical illusion because you all are actually looking through one side where it is going down that way. The molding does because the boat is not flat on top. So the boat, you know, the sides of the boat angle down. Each side does. So that's what you're seeing, I think.
I had to plug my phone in and order my license.
Because if you look at the horizon,
Out here, I'm like, I used to do it
like the water on the horizon, that's flat.
It's $14 for the year. It's $7 for the day. Like, that's how they get you. They should have a day license.
In Atlanta at the gas station with a cop riding by is one of the oh yeah, there was that.
Okay. So okay if I ask more?
I didn't actually see the cop. Heard about it after the fact.
Well, I grew up on a farm, so I get it. I know. We're kind of alike. Yep. So you want to learn to go?
No, absolutely not, Clap.
You know, you can
That has been proven not to be the case.
And they have a baby, then you can help them. But they have to have a baby, then you can help them.
But the water where we are on the horizon will look flat
Happy?
because we have just a very small view. So the curvature is undetectable to our eyes.
Tell them you want a milk cow. You're not going to get one? Okay. How old is that? Older than me. 73? I'm 58, 56. Well, that's cool. Good tractors? Like corn or crops or hay or anything? Do they? Do they have to get the bale and stuff? Do they bale it or just cut it out of it?
So if anybody is interested in where we are in the world, exclamation point location,
Just loose hay.
we'll give you a link to
Put it right up to a wagon
the
or
map.
pickup or on
So
the
you
ground?
can kind of see where we are on the river and where we're headed.
Yeah.
We're headed to downtown. We're gonna go see what's going on. If you all want to see what's going on downtown, I think you can look up Nashville 4th of July fireworks, and I believe it's visitmusiccity.com. But if you Google it, you're probably going to get the same thing. But you'll see the lineup. There's a lot of music going on down there today. A lot of activities. So it's all on the riverfront right there. So we're going to see it from the water. There should be a bunch of boats and things down there as well, kind of lining up, getting their spot. They will clear out the majority of the riverfront in front of where they're going to do fireworks, of course. There won't be any boats there.
In the drought, that is.
They're going to move everybody back, so I'm sure we'll see some police boats and fire boats and things like that. Staging. We do have about, what, 9 hours before before their fireworks are scheduled to go off, so.
Look at this cormorant over here, cooling down.
The what?
On the cormorant,
Where?
right there with pulling his wings out.
Oh, yeah.
He's cooling down.
Yeah, he sure is.
It's gonna be hard to see him there, but
See him?
he's got his wings out.
Yep.
Sometimes when a corn
Sorry.
starts growing, they
No,
chop
that's
it.
fine.
They were just cool to see.
And they mix
Yeah,
it.
no, I like it. I get there's things that you see, we can show them. That's good.
Yeah,
do
you
this.
see that? No.
Hey, Bunny Smasher, we are 41 foot long.
Bunny smasher.
I know, I love it.
So,
Are y'all driving the boat back to the boat slip tonight? Yes. Yeah, we're actually just coming down. We're gonna come up, tool around a little bit, see what's going on. We're not gonna get off the boat or anything. We really just wanted to see what was going on. Take a ride, because at least, you know, we get a little airflow, so it is nicer to be outside with
Yeah,
the airflow.
if there was no airflow right now,
It would be miserable.
Yeah.
So,
I don't mind sitting downstairs when it's this temperature.
so we will,
Oh, yeah.
but we're just gonna turn around and go back, and then we'll probably go back into the dock about 5:30. They're gonna do a barbecue at the yacht club, stuff like that. So
When it was like
just a day on the water for us.
all the time, and we only had it on at night. Because it was so nice outside, and basically ran with
It looks as big as a 40-foot bus.
It's like the lowest our bill ever has been.
Yeah, pretty much.
2 months in a row. This bill, 180.
I mean, it's got 2 sleeping areas,
So.
2 bathrooms, small kitchen.
But I also keep the house at 76 here today.
We have the aft deck where folks are hanging out today, which I can show you here.
Yeah.
So you can see here.
It's so hot. I'm like, it's not. It's crazy.
So there's the aft deck.
See 'em.
Sitting area. Up, we've also got a fly bridge, so if you go up the stairs here, there's a whole nother helm where you can drive and sit. So
I think I'll sweep that while it's while the wind's blowing.
yeah, actually that would be good time. So folks can go up there. So yeah,
If I do that, you good, Laura?
yeah.
Okay.
So yeah, Tom is actually going to go upstairs and
Hey, buttheads.
hey, don't call them that.
Hey, boom booms. Happy 4th.
Let your air flow like a bird on a wing. Let your air flow. Oh, love it. DeBear said, hey Tom.
Yeah?
DeBear said, F you, Tom.
Well, I can't talk to you anymore. You guys are a bad influence on me. Hey, DeBear.
I know, Perkins. I don't know what he's thinking, man.
Happy 4th.
Meat fan is like, hey Papa, we see you.
I'll be right back.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go spend 10 minutes up there.
Okay.
It's so nasty.
I think that it comes from.
It
So
usually
nasty. Oh my
is.
god, look at that.
Yeah.
It's a solid spider web. Oh my god, look at the wasp nest.
Oh yeah. Yeah. I don't think you go up there. No, I don't think you go up there.
Huh?
There's a huge wasp nest on it, like 10 wasps on it. And he's like, I'm gonna mess with it.
Do we have any spray? Can you do me a favor? Check the under the sink.
Yeah.
Just see if we've got something.
If you hear Dad starting to scream,
No, that's the last thing we need. This trip's gonna be cut short. I know, right, Shayna? There's a huge wasp nest up here with like a bunch of wasps on it. I'm gonna go up and fuck with it. No, no. Who's the butthead now? Oh, whoa, wait. because he hit, I was like, what just happened? It's because he hit the helm up top. It's gonna make us go, hey Tom, don't touch the helm. He's probably swatting at it, and there's throttles and stuff up there.
What do you do? Touch the steering wheel?
Yeah, because all of a sudden we had one go down. I'm like, whoa, 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 what's happening? And I'm like, he obviously was swatting at something up there and hit the helm. Like, don't do that when we're going under a bridge.
Nah, whatever. Who cares? What's life without being scared, Mom?
We don't need to be scared in a boat.
That's how you know you're living.
Oh, how did we come across this one? It was for sale. This boat has actually been around here. It was owned by folks who were at some of the marinas that we've been at. But I was specifically looking for a Chris Craft, and it was for sale, and it was January, and not a lot of boats are for sale in January, or you know, especially close. And it was right up at a marina, just about an hour away. And so we went and saw it, and I was like, took it for a test drive. And I'm like, this is nice, I like it. And I got a really good deal on it.
We'll go under a big bridge on our way through.
Because I think they were paying for slip rent, which at the time up there was probably about $400 a month. And then the cost of whatever they were trying to do for the boat, and the guy was bleeding money. He just needed to get rid of it. He was in a situation where he was desperate. So yeah, made it ours. And then we brought it home in an ice storm in January. Been alert for a bit. Okay, thanks, Clab. Appreciate it. Clab's telling you to behave, Colin.
No. No.
Kendall.
You're not my dad.
My girls sat on my Adirondack chair on my porch, and there was a nest with 5 wasps on it. I killed them with my flip-flop. Nice, Kendall. Knight in shining armor with a flip-flop.
Did you eat them?
They were trying to get me too, but I was swinging that flip-flop like a crazy man. Hello, Jay Burner. How are you, love? Happy 4th. I know. You know what? I've actually pulled muscles swatting bees that are coming after me. I've pulled muscles before. My body just does out of control things in the presence of bees.
Yep, Taylor and Erica.
Is there any news regarding the house and the move on the boat? So the person who is selling, I guess due to the holiday and people taking off and whatever, was unable to get like the survey back and have everything processed within the 10 days due diligence, so requested an extension on the 10 days. So we honored that and are just watching it closely at this point. So so we signed another contract with the 10 days and all the agreements and stuff on it. There's a, if you guys can see the heron, blue heron over there. So we're getting ready. We're getting ready to move off, or out of the house and onto the boat. So we're ready. This weekend, we'll definitely be able to make it as long as he doesn't pull out. We'll have our 60 days. You know, we'll be ready in 60 days to close. So I'm hoping that that will be the case. I think we have 90 in the contract, but we could close early. Yep, that big, tall thing right there, that is like a industrial something or other.
So there used to be, what it is an elevator shaft, and it was attached to a silo.
Oh,
And the silo obviously got taken down because it fails over time.
yeah.
But that part doesn't, and that thing is actually painted with it has a huge mural of an old man on it.
Oh, on the other side?
Yeah. So you see part of something
Yeah.
right here.
Yep, I've seen that as we drive. I didn't know it was that building though.
Yeah, it's that building. So if you go on the other side, you see the old man.
Yeah, that's cool.
What is? You can Google "Old Man of Nashville" mural,
Yep.
and you'll see it. It's beautiful.
Yeah.
Absolutely stunning. And it's been that way for 20 years.
No, it is. Every time. I mean, I've actually stopped in parking lots and just to stare at it, because it's that way. It's so good.
So the main road from our house, Mom,
Yeah.
51st.
Yeah.
You can just drive that straight to the Nations. You get to the intersection of 51st and Centennial Boulevard,
Yep.
and you can just see it.
Yep.
And
Yeah.
there's like
I
two-
think we were waiting for hot chicken or
Yeah,
no. It was we were at the deli.
yeah.
Getting
51st
stuff.
Deli.
Yeah, 51st Deli, and we had parked, and I could see it right there. And I was
Yeah.
just like,
Yeah, you almost want. It's crazy. You just want to sit and stare at it.
yeah, it's very cool.
The fact that somebody could do art like that to that scale
Yeah.
and to be that detailed is phenomenal.
Yeah. Yeah, so if you guys want to look up the Old Man mural, Nashville, it's on the other side of that building that's right in front of us. Yeah, thanks, Dicker. Yeah, it was kind of disheartening, but, you know, all is not lost. Our realtor is paying attention to it, so
She got your back.
if she does, if we, you know, if this falls through, you know, she's already on it with potentially some other offers, so, we'll wait and hope for the best. Yeah, I was very distracted with it last night for sure. Because it was yesterday where, you know, we just did all the things and had conversations about it and stuff like that, and it was just kind of like,
Look at
that's a
this
bummer.
place. Look
Yeah.
over here. That little tunnel into that tower.
Oh yeah, and you see,
Isn't that weird?
this would be like, what the heck? You want to talk about terrifying? Let's go explore that.
What? It's an access to a pipe.
Yeah.
So there's a pipe that runs there, and it runs down and under and across. And so that pipe runs into that tower, but it comes out of the hillside. So they built the rock tower around it to protect the pipe and stabilize it and all those things. And then that part there at the bottom is an access to cut it off. So you can cut it off at the top, but you have to cut it off at the bottom too because it'll backflow down the pipe. And so because it's elevation, so they have if they cut it at the top, they need it to stop backflowing if they have to cut it off for some reason. So they have to be down in the water. They can get in there and they can just turn the thing.
Yep.
Pretty neat, right?
Yeah, absolutely gorgeous day, Jake. You know, it's hot, but it really is nicer to be on the water. We got a little bit of a breeze. At least when we're going certain directions, you got a little bit of a breeze. And if you turn a different direction and the wind and the current and everything is not coming right at you, it can actually cancel each other out. Then you get nothing and it starts to heat up a little bit, but
So this is the Vulcan Materials. What do you call it over here?
oh yeah.
This is all the Vulcan Materials National North Quarry.
Yeah. You see that situation right there?
That's
Pretty.
the sled where they load everything down,
Yep.
or vice versa. No,
So they'll have a barge there.
yeah. All the
And
way
then
up.
they,
That's so
yeah,
crazy.
then they move things on and off the barge with up that hill.
What do you think about making a water slide there?
That would be cool.
Do you think your neck would break at that where like where you come down the slope and it curves up?
Yeah, no, right?
Oh, we could do that corrugated plastic and then we could take the kayaks down it.
It's not what the bees are gone.
Just place them.
I just flicked the whole thing off the
And
Back to the boat. Oh yeah,
they all wrote it.
they found enough. Yeah. They're like, oh.
Quite the situation.
Are you finally eating Munchkin? You good? You good? That's good to me.
Having some good food?
Oh, I was wondering if there were any chips.
And this fried onion dip.
Oh, yeah.
Oh yeah.
Oh my god.
Nice.
Yeah, it's nice. It's toasty.
Yeah.
Want this way?
Yeah. You made some for yourself.
Really?
Yeah.
Already?
Yeah.
Well, it doesn't take much. We're on the water, so
yeah.
everything
Peter
is.
red.
Great.
Coffee Peter red.
Huh? Will you grab me a margarita?
Did you put any sunscreen on?
No.
No.
It'll be okay.
It'll be okay. Those friends come out.
Are they?
Yeah.
I get a lot on my forehead.
Yeah.
You want grumpy crab or mango?
Mango.
Okay.
You wanted the mango, didn't you?
Yeah.
I just had a tropical one, so.
Is there another mango?
I think these are the last two.
Yeah, I think there's only 4 in there. Yas.
Yeah.
Purple.
Cuidado. Be careful in Spanish.
What is it?
Cuidado. We, like, with a G, we, dado.
Dado.
Cuidado.
Cuidado.
Be careful. Be careful, preciosa.
You want to go back down there and get this off?
They dredge these waters for gold? Don't think so, Jay.
Definitely not.
We were wondering what the word dredge meant, and that's like if you take something and sweep the bottom, right?
Yep.
That's what I thought.
Nope.
Yeah, for water, it's where you scrape the bottom and you kind of like remove dirt or soil,
You're looking
or you're looking for something. Either one. For like the entrance to our harbor, they dredged it and they, did about 5 feet to give it 5 more feet of depth because everybody was like bottoming out. So they actually removed the dirt
And
with a big,
rocks and tree branches. And
with all kinds of stuff. Yeah.
Even I'm sweating. I'm just no.
Yeah, just dredge for depth. Yep.
Hey, Laura,
What?
I'm on the first generator.
Okay. Thank you. Yeah. They do find bodies in this river. People fall in.
I know Taylor and I were talking about swimming in the ocean in here, and she's like, yeah, I don't want to swim in the river, and I was like, too high of a dead body to water ratio going on.
100%.
No, I will say, I will advocate. I worked for the mayor's office and I learned a lot about just like city services and things, and also data, and of course, being interested in the water testing of the Cumberland River. And the testing spots where they take the water and they test for impurities and whatever, the Cumberland River is drinkable. It is that clean. We should actually be really proud of ourselves because it is very hard to get it that way.
What is that?
But the city spends a good bit of money on the best equipment. We've actually been nationally rated for our clean water system here. So the Cumberland water,
That makes me feel a little better.
it looks cloudy because it's a river and it's
got
silt.
sediment.
Yeah, it's got the silt that flows, and so and it's very fine. If you ever go to the side here and you kind of put your foot in it's not even clay, but it's like silt, but it's very fine, very soft.
Yeah.
But yeah, that's what makes it the color that it is. But it's actually fairly pure water. Definitely drinkable. So.
Yeah, we went out. My mom had a boyfriend that was like out in the middle of nowhere, Arkansas, like over the creeks and everything ran through, and he had a cabin out in the middle of nowhere. We went out there, went to a little like blue hole, and went to where the creek was and stuff. And oh my god, it was like, and he had well water there.
Yep.
He didn't have like in the water. Oh my god, tasted
cleaner.